Donald Trump's potential return to the White House raises profound questions about the future of American democracy. His first term demonstrated a willingness to test the boundaries of presidential power. A second term could solidify his control over all three branches of government. This essay will explore the implications of such a scenario, examining Trump's potential influence over the executive, judicial, and legislative branches. Trump's use of executive orders and cabinet appointments would be central to his exercise of power. His impact on the judiciary, particularly through his appointments, could have lasting consequences. Additionally, the outcome of congressional elections will determine the level of legislative support for his agenda. The possibility of unified government control under Trump raises concerns about rapid and far-reaching policy changes. Conversely, a divided government could lead to gridlock and legislative stalemate. Navigating these possibilities requires understanding the complexities of American politics and the inherent uncertainties of forecasting future events. The potential for one individual to wield such significant influence over the direction of the country is a stark reminder of the fragility of democratic institutions. A thorough examination of these issues is crucial for informed civic engagement and safeguarding the principles of American governance. The executive branch, led by the president, holds immense power in the American system. Trump's first term showcased his penchant for utilizing executive orders to circumvent Congress and implement his policy priorities. From immigration bans to regulatory rollbacks, Trump demonstrated a willingness to act unilaterally. A second Trump presidency could see an even greater reliance on executive action. With a firm grip on the executive branch, Trump would have the authority to appoint loyalists to key cabinet positions. This would grant him significant control over agencies responsible for everything from environmental protection to national security. Trump's use of executive power would likely face legal challenges and accusations of overreach. However, a sympathetic judiciary, shaped by his own appointments, could prove more receptive to his actions. This potential for a feedback loop, where one branch reinforces the power of another, underscores the high stakes of future elections and judicial nominations. The executive branch's vast resources and authority make it a powerful tool for any president. In the hands of Donald Trump, who has consistently shown a disregard for norms and a preference for unilateral action, the executive branch could become the engine for a dramatic reshaping of American governance. The judiciary, designed as the impartial arbiter of the law, has become increasingly central to the American political landscape. Donald Trump's impact on the judiciary, even after leaving office, will continue to shape the interpretation of laws for generations to come. His appointments to federal courts, particularly his 3 Supreme Court justices, have shifted the balance of the judiciary significantly to the right. These appointments, often chosen for their strict adherence to conservative legal philosophies, represent a long-term strategy to solidify conservative control over the courts. With each new judge, Trump has cemented a legacy that extends far beyond his own presidency, potentially influencing decisions on issues ranging from abortion rights to gun control for decades. The implications of a more conservative judiciary are vast. Landmark rulings on social issues, environmental regulations, and campaign finance could be overturned or weakened. The balance of power between the federal government and states could shift, with implications for issues like healthcare and education. The judiciary's role as the interpreter of the Constitution makes it a powerful force in shaping American society. Trump's imprint on the courts represents a profound change to the legal landscape, one that will continue to be felt long after his time in office. Section 4. The Supreme Court, a conservative bulwark. At the heart of the American judicial system lies the Supreme Court, the ultimate arbiter of the Constitution. Trump's 3 appointments to this powerful body, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett, have solidified a conservative majority that could reshape the legal landscape for a generation. This 6-3 conservative majority represents a significant shift in the court's ideological balance. It has the potential to overturn or weaken landmark rulings on issues such as abortion, affirmative action, and voting rights. The court's decisions on these issues could have profound implications for individual liberties and the very fabric of American society. The court's rulings on cases involving the power of the presidency could also have significant consequences for a potential second Trump term. A more conservative court might be more receptive to arguments expanding executive power, potentially emboldening a Trump administration to act with fewer constraints. The Supreme Court's role in American democracy cannot be overstated. Its decisions have the power to shape the lives of every citizen, often in ways that are difficult to predict or reverse. The potential for a Trump-shaped court to fundamentally alter the direction of the country is a stark reminder of the high stakes of judicial appointments and the importance of a balanced and independent judiciary. Section 5. The Legislative Branch, a battleground for control. The legislative branch, comprising the House of Representatives and the Senate, plays a crucial role in passing laws and providing checks and balances on the executive branch. The outcome of congressional elections will significantly impact Donald Trump's ability to enact his agenda if he returns to the White House. A Republican-controlled Congress would likely provide strong support for Trump's legislative priorities. This could include efforts to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act, enact further tax cuts, and reduce environmental regulations. With a unified government, Trump would face fewer obstacles in advancing his agenda, potentially leading to rapid and significant policy changes. However, a divided Congress with Democrats controlling at least one chamber would present a formidable challenge to a second Trump administration. Democrats would likely use their power to block or stall Trump's legislative initiatives, leading to gridlock and legislative stalemate. This could force Trump to rely more heavily on executive orders and other unilateral actions to achieve his goals. The legislative branch serves as a vital check on presidential power. The outcome of congressional elections will determine the extent to which Trump can translate his vision into law. A Republican-controlled Congress could pave the way for sweeping changes, while a divided Congress could serve as a bulwark against Trump's agenda. Section 6. Unified Government, a path to sweeping change? A unified government with one party controlling both the presidency and both houses of Congress can be a powerful force for change. In the context of a potential second Trump term, unified government control could usher in a period of dramatic policy shifts, reshaping the American landscape across a range of issues. With a Republican-controlled Congress, Trump would have a much easier path to enacting his legislative priorities. This could include dismantling the Affordable Care Act, enacting further tax cuts primarily benefiting corporations and wealthy individuals, and rolling back environmental regulations. Social issues such as abortion and gun control could also see significant changes, potentially igniting further social and political divisions. Unified government could also embolden Trump to pursue a more aggressive foreign policy. With less congressional oversight and a more pliant legislative branch, Trump could have more leeway to engage in military interventions, renegotiate trade deals, and reshape alliances. However, unified government control does not guarantee a president's success in implementing their agenda. Internal divisions within the controlling party, unexpected events, and public opposition can all derail even the most ambitious legislative plans. While unified government offers a path to enact sweeping changes, the complexities of the legislative process and the unpredictable nature of politics mean that even with control of all three branches, achieving lasting change is far from certain. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more trending news.